So you finally got time skip Hinto and you want to know how to use them. Well, I have a guide for you, so stay tuned and watch the video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to comment down below. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Hinata is one of the best, if not best, spiker styles in the game. He has a super sprint meter. Basically, when you run in the same direction, this meter fills up and you get a super spike. As you can see, his spike goes beyond the border. So his spike is stronger when the meter is filled. So all you have to do is run in the same direction and spike. When you run in the same direction, you get a stronger spike, as you can see right here. And it is lower, you get a lower spike. But the more the meter fills, the more you get a much stronger spike. Now his normal spike is still strong, you know, it's still strong, but it's stronger with his ability. As you can see, much faster. And if it's full, boom, see how quick and see how it bounces? Yeah, do that. Now for an ability to use for TSH, you can generally use any ability. Shield Breaker works a lot, Mag Pull works, and I find that Super Sprint is a very good ability to use because not only do you run faster, but your sprint helps your meter bar. So you activate it and your bar fills up much quicker, as you can see, meaning you don't lose that much speed. So let's say you lose the ball, you run back, and boom, right? And let's say you do it again, boom. See how quick the bar fills because you're running much quicker. So I say definitely using this ability helps in a way. It doesn't like work all the time. You have to activate it at the right time, but it helps you get to the ball faster and it helps you fill your bar much quicker. So try it out. Next tip is desyncing. Desyncing is basically where you are shift locking at the last second to the actual direction you need and spiking the ball. So simply like this. And basically it will work out for you because the person on the opposing team, it will look like you're lagging or you just basically cheated and you hit the ball without jumping. But on your screen, there you go. You actually hit the ball normally. So with desyncing, do it with Hinata or Hinto because your bar fills up. You can fill your bar up as you're walking, as you're running, and then shift and jump. Now you will lose a little bit of meter. You will lose a little bit of meter. So I recommend that you keep walking and running and then shift lock in the direction you need to hit the ball. And boom. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Boom, as you can see. So desyncing, but choosing the ball's direction at the right moment and jumping and shift locking. So like it takes a little bit of practice. It does take a little bit of practice. But so this is a powerful technique to use and you should try and practice with it because this is a technique that is a good technique. And you desync, but not only do you desync, you spike harder and faster. So let's say instead, you know, you run from the ball and then boom, you try and cut. So that's an actual like cut shot or however you want to do it. But it's not too bad. Boom, there you go. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Now, as a TSH, you just, I mean, with any style, you just practice, keep practicing, you know, go into practice mode and practice and, you know, keep going on. Super sprint is a good tip. As you can see, your bar fills up and it stays filled up. And then, of course, with TSH, you can do one thing that I want to show you. And that's his down tilt is pretty strong. If you actually get the down tilt, which needs to be just like others, his down tilt is strong, and you can do that. But his back tilt is super strong, so you don't want to back tilt all the time. If you're behind this line right here, this front line, don't do it. Do it when you're in the middle or close enough to the net. And you want to do it as low as possible because his spike is strong no matter what, and it will go out. If you hit it at its peak, it goes out. But if you wait and juke the blockers out, boom. But also, remember, here's a technique to use. When you're back tilting, hit a corner. Instead of hitting it straight like this and it goes just barely in or out of bounds, hit it in a corner because the corner gives you more angle and more space to back tilt, as you can see right here. So these are my tips for TSH. Hopefully this helped, and get better with TSH and you score more points.